Good morning, happy Wednesday. It is not a snow day. I don't even think it's rained here yet. So we'll see what happens today. I'm so excited because we haven't had school on a Wednesday for quite a while. So I'm going to start a new Lunch Bunch book club with The Alien Next Door, The Valentine Mystery. And that's a super high level book. It's like a fourth grade level. It's a level P. And so my super high kids will be in my group this time. So that is going to be really fun today. Plus, I'm planning on setting up the science lab today in that classroom that I told you about. And so I need to remember to talk to the custodians and ask them to bring me 5 tables so that I have something to put everything on. Oh, it is snowing. I see it hitting my windshield. Little tiny flakes. Just started. Well, we'll see what happens because, it's possible we'll get early out. There is a school district nearby that I looked on the local news channels, weather closings, and they were the only one on there, and they said 2.5 hour early dismissal today. They've already called school getting out early today because of the impending weather coming. And yeah, the snow has started, and it's pretty much right on time. It's 7:15 now, and it said it would snow around 7, so yeah, they were pretty close to that mark. It's not like falling hard, but it's like it's coming down. It's fairly fine. Like if you're just looking out, like if I look out the side window, I don't really see anything, but I see it coming toward my windshield. So we'll see what happens. I will not be able to vlog at lunchtime because I'll be busy with my kiddos reading that awesome book, but I will catch up with you at the end of the day when I'm coming home, if I can, and let you know what happened. I was messaging Jeremy Michael Book this morning because I was looking at his weather forecast. He needs to go to Lawrence today for a training, so we're both hoping that he does not have bad weather while he's traveling, at least. He said it's not looking like we're going to have a snow day, but maybe tomorrow. And I said, yeah, maybe tomorrow, but I don't know. I'm mixed. Don't get me wrong. I love my snow days. They're amazing little special mini vacations that are just a nice gift. However, if we have a snow day tomorrow, that's our Valentine party day. And I don't know if we can make it up now. So I had thought we would, but I don't know now, because we've had so many snow days and we've missed so much time. But we'll just have to see what happens. If nothing else, the kids can have their treats at least for like our snack time or whatever. This stuff is coming down. I think it might be sleet because I could hear it, but it's not rain. It's not hitting my windshield and making like raindrops. So I think it might just be sleet. Super nasty yet, but it has the possibility. This reminds me of the PD day we had on Martin Luther King Day, where teachers had PD and the students were off, because it wasn't supposed to do much of anything that day, and we ended up having a big drop of snow where they let us out of our PD day half a day early, like at 1. They let us out at 1, and by the time I got myself together and everything, oh yeah, it's coming down snowy now. It was nasty out. Scary. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's coming down a lot harder now. Oh, my goodness. If it continues like this, I see us getting out early today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, unless this just stops. It could fizzle out. But, it's getting heavier the closer I get to school. Yikes. Okay, well, I'm going to go because I'm getting close to my turn off, and I'll be at school in a few minutes. And I'll try to keep you updated later. I'll have to update you later because I don't have any time to talk to you other than after school today. But I will, if I get out early, I'll talk to you earlier. So we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, it's coming down a lot harder than it was just a minute ago even. So we will see what goes on, because I can see this making the roads nasty. Like, it may not have much like accumulation, but I can see this making the roads super slippery and nasty and not good. So I will check with you later. Good morning. Surprise! So I just got into my classroom and put things away and got my computer up. And wow, I don't know if you can see, I think they've melted. Those flakes, by the time I got to the parking lot, were like huge. They were coming down. They were hitting me in the eyeball. Yeah, some major flakes. It was snowing. I'm not sure if I can show you out the window. Let's see if we can see anything. I don't know if you can even tell. Oh yeah, let me open the blinds a little so you can see. You can see them coming down pretty good, can't you? See that? Oh yeah, there's some snow. It will be interesting to see what happens with our weather today. So yeah, I'm gonna get things ready for Power Hour, which we're making our love bugs. Oh yeah, they're gonna love that. They're gonna love it. So yesterday they did the booklet that I made, and all I did was just screenshot the PowerPoint slides that Amy Lemons had made, which I did the editable one. So here's the little booklet I made. And then I just made a thing on the back. Those are what the little covers look like when you get the product. And then they had to use the cube strategy where they circle the numbers, underline the question, and then solve the problem. And they earn pieces to their love bug. I need to check these real quick because I forgot to check them yesterday. But here's all the pieces. So the kids are going to get to make one. I'm going to leave out different colors of paper for them to glue it to, I think. So I need to make sure that all of the teachers know to send their students with glue stick and scissors today. All right, I'm going to go do that real quick. And I'll probably just catch back up with you after school today. Because like I said, I have Lunch Bunch Book Club today. And I'll show you the book while I'm thinking about it. And then I'll go do what I need to do. So it's right here. This is the book. I ordered 2 from Amazon, and I got a 6-pack of them from Scholastic in the January book order. So that'll be good. Alrighty, I'll talk to you later. Hello. We did not get out early, so it never really snowed, except for this morning. And then it rained, and it washed it all away. And now it's raining again. It's lovely. So I am headed to Walmart, and it's like 4:23, and I want to get a little treat for my teenies because I looked for something on Monday when I went, and I didn't find what I was looking for. So I'm going to try again today, and if they don't have exactly what I'm looking for, I'm just going to get something close and call it good. So before, in the past, once in a while, I have found heart-shaped donuts. So I'm hoping that Walmart has them today. We shall see. If not, I'm just going to get regular donuts, and I'm going to have a cheesy little thing with it that says, "Don't forget how great a team we are," or, you know, something along those lines to put with it. And that'll be a cute little thing to put in a bag and give them tomorrow for a Valentine treat. So one of our teamies came around today and gave us all some candy, and it was the same kind of thing. It was you're worth 100 grand. You're worth 100 grand team member or something like that. It was really sweet, literally and figuratively. And I already ate it because I didn't have lunch today. Oh my gosh. So I ate my breakfast super late because we had a meeting during plan time today that I had completely forgotten about, but I wasn't the only one because it was supposed to be tomorrow. Normally we would have had that meeting tomorrow, but they moved it to today because tomorrow is Valentine Mania. So they thought maybe it would be better if we did it today, and I totally forgot. It was in the bulletin. I read it. It didn't stick in my brain. I apparently didn't stick in anyone else's brain either because none of the 4 of us that were supposed to meet at our plan time remembered. So they had to find us all. I felt terrible. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we wasted part of our meeting time because we didn't all get in there. I was checking Thursday on a Wednesday, I think is what messed us all up. But it worked out. They just kind of did speed lessons with us. They're like, sorry we're talking so fast. And we're like, it's okay, we're sorry we forgot. It's not that we don't love you. So we had the curriculum director, I believe she is, and we had the IT director come, and it was once a month, and then it's kind of gone to once every quarter, I think, or twice a quarter, or something like that. Anyway, every once in a while we have these, and they show us some really cool ways that we can use our iPads and other technology in our classrooms. So today was all about using green screen and other video features, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. So they had us actually get filmed using the green screen because our school has a green screen. I mean, none of us knew. We were all like, what? That's ours? Oh my gosh, how cool. So wow, no more green bulletin board paper taped to the wall. No more trying to find a green sheet that you can find someplace to stick up and have it stay. This has like a stand and everything. We were like, that's ours? So they're trying to find like a semi-permanent place to leave it so it's just set up and you can just use that area. They're trying to figure out how to do that. So they're thinking about things and we're thinking about things, and I'm like, ooh, that's so cool. So we got filmed on the green screen, and we can take that video and do things with it on iMovie. So I'm excited. Things that we can do. Wow. We talked about how YouTube influences students now and how internet savvy and tech savvy the kids are these days, and how it's, you know, we have to compete with that to a certain degree. And we talked about the impact that makes on our students' learning and what we can do to enhance their learning. And it was a really good meeting. It really was. I came, you know, out of there with a lot of great ideas. Right, I'm gonna run into Walmart, try to find donuts and a few other little piddly nothings to get, and then I'll let you know what I found. Hey, I had total success at Walmart. I'm so excited. So I went to look for the Valentine donuts, and I'm like, oh no, they don't have them in the boxes. So they normally have them in a box for like a set of 6, like half a dozen. I'm like, oh, they don't have those. And then I looked in the case where you can get them individually. They had tons of them. So I pretty much cleaned them out. Yeah. I got 16 of them because 8 will go to school tomorrow. I'm done. Plus I wanted to get one for my daughter, one for my daughter's boyfriend, one for my husband, one for me, and we have some extras. So yes. So they had the white glaze, not glaze. They had the white frosted ones with the sprinkles, and they had the chocolate frosted ones with the sprinkles. So I thought the white frosted ones with the sprinkles were prettier. So I'll probably do those for my teamies. And I ran into one of my teamies and I was like, I'd already gotten the donuts, and I hoped that she didn't see what was in my cart. I did not draw attention to my cart. She was getting some Valentine stuff for her daughter and some of her daughter's friends, and I was trying to find some Valentine stuff for my daughter and my husband and my daughter's boyfriend. I got a Valentine's card for my daughter, my husband. I got Reese's Hearts for my daughter's boyfriend because he really likes Reese's. I got turtles for my husband and my daughter. I tried to find dark chocolate because Caitlin really likes dark chocolate, but I didn't see any cute little Valentine things with dark chocolate, so that was kind of a bummer. But oh well, she likes the turtles, so she'll really like having her own bag of turtles. I think I'm all set for Valentine's. Now I just need to print out the little tags that I've made in the past. I should have them saved on my computer. Pretty sure I do. If not, they're in my Google Drive or something. So I will find them, or I can recreate them, no big deal. I just used like donut clip art that was heart-shaped because I had Valentine donut clip art. Oh yeah, you know I did. And I don't even remember what it said exactly, but it was something like, don't forget how special you are, or something like that. And then it says, love Jen, because, you know, I like to be cute. But it'll be a nice little treat in the morning for all of my little teenies. That will be their breakfast. Not the healthiest, but, you know, sweet and nice. So I think they'll enjoy that. And I'll show you what it looks like after I make it. So in the morning, when the kids come in, we'll have power hour. So after power hour, which is our math intervention time, then my kids go to specials, and they will go to library tomorrow. While they're gone, I will put out the escape room boxes, which they're done. I just have to literally set them out. I already have them on the table kind of shoved back, so it's not like super obvious. But I will set them out around the room because I had to put the chairs up and stuff so that our lovely custodian could clean the floors. And then in the morning I can put the chairs down and I can set everything out. But it is all ready to go. I've already got the keys in the little candy boxes. I think that's going to be so cute and so fun. And I can show you that at lunchtime for sure. I'll show you what they look like. And then they're going to have a blast with that. So we'll do the escape room, which is all math, 2-digit and 3-digit addition with no regrouping. Because we're going into the 3-digit addition chapter, addition answer actually, but we start with addition. So this will be a nice little preview. All right, I'm almost home, so I'm going to bid you adieu, and I will check back with you in the morning and start my day with you all over again. It's February 13th, and this is Valentine Day, because we don't have school Friday or Monday for President's Day. We got snow last night, all kinds of snow. The ground is covered in snow, but the roads are clear, so we have school. I know, are you shocked? I was shocked. I kind of mostly expected a text this morning saying the school is out, but it is not. So yay, party on. Woo. I was mixed anyway. I wasn't sure how I wanted it to go. I was like, whatever. Whichever way it happens, it happens. So I'm kind of happy that we do have school, although I would have loved to stay in bed, but I never do. So I have a special surprise for my teenies, a sweet surprise that I told you about yesterday. And I just need to put it together. I didn't do it last night because I didn't want them to dry out, so I just left them in the box in the house so they wouldn't freeze, because it's like 16 degrees right now. Yeah, and the high is 17. Woo! So big heat wave today. Oh my gosh. Because I guess there's an Arctic front or something coming through. My windshield is getting really fogged over, so I need to put on some defrosting. Get that going back too. Okay, so if it's a little loud for the defroster, I'll try to talk a little louder for you. All right, so I'm headed to school. It's like 7:15. There was a winter weather warning thingy that said beware black ice because of the Arctic temperatures. So we have to be careful about slipping on patches of ice that you can't really see. You have to be extra careful where there might be standing water, where it would have frozen, like bridges, things like that, in shady spots. So I'm sure our bridge is just fine because there's so much traffic that goes across there. I'm sure they've treated it. So today's agenda is kids come in and do brain bins, normal. Then we have power hour, math interventions, normal. Then they go to library, normal. When they come back from library, we will have our Escape the Valentine Candy Factory math extravaganza. So we will be reviewing 2-digit addition and diving into 3-digit addition, which is our next chapter. But I didn't want to start a new chapter when we have 4 days off, a 4-day weekend. That way just start it next week, start fresh. So that's going to be great. We actually won't do it on Tuesday though, because we have an assembly right during our math time. So I'm like, well, I'm not even going to try. I don't want to interrupt the math lesson. I want to get the whole thing taught. So we're going to start chapter 6 on Wednesday. So we'll do Wednesday and Thursday. And we have cut chapter 6 down after working with our instructional coach last year on chapter 6. We're doing it the same way this year, where we took out some lessons we didn't think were necessary and we pared it down to the really important ones. So 2 lessons next week, 4 lessons the following week, test done. And then we'll move on to book 2, which is my favorite one. So book 2 of Go Math in 2nd grade has time, money, geometry, fractions, measurement. Those I love. They're so fun because everything is so get down on the ground, hands-on, nitty-gritty fun. So I'm excited for that. There's so many things you can pull in to enhance your lessons with those. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with addition and subtraction, but after a while you're like, oh, I got nothing left. But there's so much more stuff that you can do with all the other things too. So I'm excited about that. I told my kids, I can't wait to get to book 2. Book 2 is so awesome. So they're looking forward to it too, even though they really don't know what I'm talking about. That's okay. So, Valentine escape room. Then we are going to do a comprehension breakout, but I'm not going to do a lockbox thing like I told you. I'm just going to have them set in these heart-shaped baskets that I have in my box here for like stations. They're just going to rotate around. So it's to go with Love Monster and the Last Chocolate. And one of our 3rd quarter skills that we've been working on is the lesson or moral of a story, and also point of view. We talked about that a lot yesterday and the day before. So I took that freebie I took that freebie writing craftivity that I got in an email, and I changed the writing prompt, made my own, that said, Love Monster learned. And so they can write the lesson or the moral of the story. But I have a comprehension thing for them to do. I have sequencing, I have vocabulary, and I have cause and effect. And then they have a little Love Monster thing they get to make. So I'm hoping I can cram all of this awesome Valentine learning in before lunchtime. Because after lunch is pretty much it. So they'll go to lunch, come back, we'll have rest and read. They'll go to recess, come back. They're going to decorate their popcorn Valentine snack bags, pass out their Valentines, have our little party with our popcorn treats, our juice boxes, the unofficial room mom sent a bingo game and some kind of a project thing. I'm not sure what it is. She sent all the materials, but she said, I'll be there. I'm like, good, because I don't know what this is. I'm not sure what this is. But I'm not sure we're going to have time for all that because we only have an hour. I've only allotted an hour for the party because you cannot let a party take up your whole day, especially since we've had so many snow days. We just cannot. We can't afford to do that. That is why all of the things I'm doing are still things that we're teaching. They're still the standards that we're working on. I just put a Valentine spin on them and made it a little different so the kids would be more excited about doing it. So it's the same kind of things we would have done, but just with a Valentine twist. Alrighty. Oh, I had been messaging Jeremy Michael Book the last few days. We just kind of go in spurts. We pop in and say hi and then kind of pop out. But then other times we have longer conversations about stuff because, things are going on in our lives, personal and professional. Anyway, I've been messaging him on Instagram lately and talking about like, oh, I saw this in your vlog or whatever. And here's what's happening at school and, life. So we were both watching the weather and I said, oh, maybe you'll have a snow day tomorrow. Maybe we'll both have a snow day tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, that'd be awesome. So they had already called a 2-hour delay for his school. So he was excited about that because then he didn't have to go in for 2 extra hours. He had all that extra morning time. Then this morning we were messaging and he said, I don't have school today. And I'm like, woohoo! I'm so excited for you. That's awesome because he's hardly had any. I think he's had 2, maybe 3. I don't know. Not very many. Like I've been the snow day hog. Not my fault, and I'm not going to complain either. I love snow days. But he got one today, so I'm so happy. He gets to just kind of hang out at home, pitter-patter around, do some things, not do some things, whatever. He has all the options, so that's really cool. So I told him, yeah, I'm so excited for you. He said, yeah, I'd gotten up to take a shower, got the call, went back to bed. I'm like, sweet. That's awesome. So I saw the time ticking by. I woke up around 4 today. I look outside and I'm like, yep, it snowed a lot because it was like that last night when I went to bed too. But I just wanted to see. So I was like, I don't know. We always get our texts like between 5:30 and 5:40 if we're going to be off. 5:29 hits and I'm like, seriously, I'm on my phone going, do I want to have a snow day? Do I not want to have a snow day? I don't know. I was on the fence because a snow day would be awesome. Love them. I use them. I rest. I work. I get a lot of things done. But today's all our Valentine stuff, and I'm not sure we can make it up next week. So I think I'm really glad that we actually have school. The kids would have been so disappointed. They've worked hard on their Valentine boxes and their Valentines, and they're looking forward to the party and whatever else I have up my sleeve because they know I'm going to do something wacky because they know me. Plus, I have my treats for my teenies that I want to give them. And honestly, if we hadn't had school, we wouldn't be back in school till Tuesday. Those donuts would not be fresh by then. I'd be like, oh man, which I'm sure I could find people to eat them at home. But, we need more donuts. That would have been a bummer. So I probably would have just gone out and gotten just regular ones, which they would still taste good, but they wouldn't be as cute. So now I don't have to even worry about that because it's all good. So yeah, we'll have all kinds of Valentine fun today. I'm almost to school. My windshield is finally almost defrosted. I can see out now really well. I don't have a lot to take in, just my bag and then my donuts. So I will check back in with you at lunch. I'm sure that the morning is going to be amazing and awesome, and I will tell you all about it when I chat with you later. Good morning. I just got in my room. I'm setting things up, and I thought I would quickly show you my outfit before I forget. So here we go. Right, this shirt came from Amazon. These earrings came from Amazon. This came from Amazon. This is Walmart. My shoes came from Amazon. And my leggings came from Amazon. And this, I believe, is from Maurice's from a long time ago. So let me give you a close-up of my shirt. I love these prints. There are my leggings and my shoes. All right, I'm going to get my day started. Talk to you later. Before I go, here's my Valentine table. It's not completely set up yet, but there's my lock boxes for all my activities. That. And getting all set up for the popcorn bar so I don't have as much to do later. And now I'm going to get my computer up and start working on my little teamies gifts. almost stars. It's Valentine mania in our classroom. Okay, you've got to see our room because it's just, I don't know, I'll just show you. Look what we got. Here's the board. Here we go. All kinds of goodies. So I will put a picture of what this looked like before. But there's the board. I have that story projected here. Here's the love monster that we're working on. So this is what he learned, the lesson of the story, which goes with our third quarter standards. Yep. That's what all of these little heart things are. These are our learning targets. I also put the kids in groups. And since they're tripping on stuff, since they have learned how to write a lot of their cursive letters, I did put their names in a cursive font. And they thought that was so cool. So I put them in their groups in little hearts. They thought that was awesome. I got my heart pillows out. I told them I risked my life digging through my closet for them because I love them so much to get out all the heart things. I also put this up here, took my snowman down, put my sparkly heart up. I think this came from Walmart last year. Everything else that I put up here comes from Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness. So we're in various stages of love monster creation. I told them we want to try to get as much done as possible before lunch. So many of them finished. Many of them are almost finished. So they put their love monster together, and then on the little writing paper, it says, love monster learned. And the lesson of this story was he learned not to be selfish. Yeah, after he was selfish and then he wasn't selfish, he realized, well, it's better not to be selfish. I have some candy grams to hand out. This one's for me from one of my little sweetie pies. So I'll put the candy in here. I've been keeping the gram part for myself over here. I'm putting my candy. I just started using this popcorn bucket as my candy bucket. I can just reach in there and grab stuff. It's a little too convenient that way, but that's okay. And then this one goes to one of my girls who has been really racking up the thing. So she's gotten 2 carnations and 3 candy grams, I think, something like that. I've got all these lockbox pieces that need to be put away. I'm not worrying about it right now. I'm gonna try to eat something real quick. I told one of my teamies earlier, I said, I just feel like this because I just have been running from thing to thing to thing. But I've got to tell you, these kids have done amazing. Not even kidding. So we have done the Escape the Valentine Candy Factory. We have done the Love Monster, and we ate our cookies. We're in the midst of our Love Monster writing. Most of them are almost done with that. And the ones that, well, all of them are almost done. Some of them are already done. They're at lunch right now. When they come back, the ones that aren't finished will do this. I'm gonna have kids start decorating their popcorn bags. Also, we're gonna set our, what do you call them? Oh, boxes. Hello. Our Valentine boxes around the perimeter of our rug so the kids can go by and just drop their treats in. That'll be part of our party, kind of. And then party and pack. That is our life today. That's the rest of the day. So it was easier just to make a list for myself so I could just go, what are we doing next? So I can get it all done. So it's been amazing. The kids have loved it. They love the lockbox. They got a blow pop as their treat, and I had them bring me this. This is what I left in the lockbox for them. They had to bring this to me, and then I had one of the people on that team come with me to the Cubbies, and I sneakily let them choose 5 blow pops for their team. And then those team members put those blow pops in their cubbies until everyone had finished the Breakout or the lockbox or the Escape. And then when everyone had finished, they all got to go get their treat, and they ate that or sucked on it, whatever, while I was reading Love Monster. And it was so quiet. All you heard was, it's pretty cool. So they were really good listeners while they had their suckers. So good. And so they got to hear the story really well. So these are the blow pops that I got. Just a box of them. And I guess they're made for Valentine's. So you punch these out. There's like a little slit thing and you put the blow pop through there, but I didn't need to do that because I was just gonna give them to him as a treat. So I have some left over. Yes. Oh, it's Hot Mess Express back here. I've gotten so many sweet little Valentine things. I just can't even tell you how many things. So one of my teamies, I told you, got me the 100 grand bar yesterday. Said you're worth 100 grand on our team or something. This one says, here's some kisses and a squeeze. Have a happy Valentine's, please. From one of my other teamies. There's the kisses. Here's the squeeze. So cute. One of my little girls got me this. She goes, we found it at Dollar Tree. And my mom said, we have to get that for your teacher. And I said, yes, we do. And so she brought it and she was so very happy. She's like, look what I got you. And then she said she had something else for me at home, but she forgot it. And I went, another thing? Oh my goodness. I said, well, you can bring it next week. Then we can have 2 party celebrations. I also got one of these awesome chocolate apples. And I got a cute little candy bar with kitties on it because she knows I love kitties. So sweet. And I got this amazing little cute lunch box that's full of candy. So he knows the way to my heart. What else? I think I showed these before, but I got this cute little sock monkey. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. And I got this cute little mug too. And it's got Starbucks hot cocoa. So nice. Oh, something else. Let me get it. Look what one of my little friends made me. This is a vase that she painted. And then it has a little top to it. So I think she painted it. Either that or they found it like that. I think they painted it though. Look how cool. She goes, I won't stay in. I'm like, oh, that is so cool. Thank you. So awesome. So these kids are so sweet. Oh my gosh. I can't even with all the goodies. Okay, I almost forgot the last thing because this about blew me away. You ready? So, you know, I love pineapples. Look what I got. An actual pineapple. Oh my gosh. With some candy. I was like, oh, so cute. I love it. Oh, and it's going to be a good one. It smells amazing. So this is going in my bag so I can take it home and eat it over the break. Some of the candy I will leave here so I could just eat it here. That needs to be going home with me so we can enjoy that as a family. I also have a cookie. This is the cookie that we had for our little treat today so far. And we have cupcakes and a popcorn bar. Now the popcorn bar we're gonna do for our treat for the Valentine's party. Plus I have juice boxes or pouches. What are they? Pouches. In my fridge that showed up a little earlier. Thank you to that mama. So we will take the cupcakes. I'm gonna put them in little bags so the kids can take them home, because I think that'll be awesome. I might be able to put them in their popcorn bag, like inside a Ziploc inside the bag so they can just carry it, because cupcakes don't travel well in backpacks. No, it would not arrive safely. So we'll do that because they're gonna have lots of stuff to eat. I thought, hey, they can enjoy that later. Yeah, since they have a 4-day weekend, they'll have plenty of time to eat that and run off the energy from it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just feel like a crazy person. But now, like, all of the stuff is done. Like, all the activities are done as far as the learning things and the practice things, review things. So now they just get to finish their love monster. They get to hand out their Valentines. And we may not get to everything at the party, but you know, that's okay. Honestly, I feel like if you feed them and let them look at their Valentines, that's really all they care about anyway. So it wouldn't be a huge deal if we didn't get to the activities that are planned. So we'll play it by ear. But I need to set up during recess the popcorn bar so they can have that when they come back. And before they go, they're going to make their little popcorn bag. So I told them we won't do rest and read today. They did get a story though. And instead of that, they'll get to make their popcorn bag. So very cool. And also hand out their Valentines. So I'll do it both times. But I want them to get their love monsters done so we can clean all that up. And then all that's left is for them to just have their crayons out so they can decorate their bags. Okay, oh, it's almost already time to go. I'm not gonna eat anything right now because I just can't. Good afternoon. It's a little after 5. I'm headed home. Our day was really good. We got everything done off my list. I cannot believe it. It was amazing. My kids were great. They were very excited, of course, as you can imagine, because of all the Valentine stuff coming. Plus, we had the escape room and we had the breakout. They did really well with it. We were able to complete both of them successfully. And they got to have their cookie for snack, which I think I told you all this at lunch probably, but it was pretty brief. After lunch, we came back and the students that weren't finished with their love monsters finished those. I had one that needed to finish after recess, but they got done really quickly. They got to put their Valentine boxes around on the rug, so then when we came back from recess, they got to fill those one group at a time while the rest of the class was making their popcorn bag. And then I went around and filled their bags with the popcorn part.
while they were doing a craft that my like unofficial room mom had. It was a sun catcher made with wax paper, tissue paper strips or squares, Mod Podge, and then they're gonna hole punch and hang with a ribbon. Really cool. They're drying in my hallway, so when we come back on Tuesday, they'll be ready to trim the extra wax paper off and hang the ribbon. So I will try to make sure and like at least take a picture of that, film it or something to kind of explain how it worked, because it was really cool, very simple, but the kids loved it. They thought it was awesome. So while they were doing that, I just went around and put popcorn in bags, and then when most of them were done with the gluing and stuff, I said, okay, go ahead and start cleaning up your desks and everything, throw the trash away, recycle stuff, whatever, and we'll start having our popcorn. So they got to come through one group at a time, and I asked them if they wanted pretzels. I put the pretzels in the bag if they wanted them, but they got to scoop the toppings. So they were gummy bears, M&Ms, Skittles, Sweet Tart Hearts, and mini marshmallows. Really cool. We have a ton of stuff left, really do. So I was thinking maybe for my Read Across America week, because I'm going to do a camping thing, we might do something like that for that. But for the 102nd day, today was the 100th day. I think I told you that. But we're going to do the 102nd day. I thought, we have so much popcorn left. Why don't I do like a 102nd day popcorn bar kind of thing, where they'll have the popcorn and we can put in mini marshmallows and chocolate chips, and it will be like the Dalmatian spots. Because we already have all that anyway. Might as well use it. And they loved it. They thought it was so cool. I have lots of white bags because I bought some and a parent bought some. So we have lots of them. And I thought maybe I would find a picture of a Dalmatian that I could just print out for them, and they could cut it and glue it to their bag, and they'd have like a Dalmatian snack bag for the 102nd day. That would be fun. And then they could, if they don't eat all of it, they could save it for later, take it home. I think that'd be really cool. One of the kids said, this is the best day ever. I said, awesome. I said, until the next best day ever. He goes, yeah. So that always makes you feel good as a teacher. When the kids are learning and they're really excited about what they're doing and they're really having fun, and they tell you something like that, you feel like, oh yes, we did the right thing today. So yeah, we did our math, and we did our comprehension, and we did writing. So I feel like we did a lot of good things. We hit a lot of standards today, and they still had fun. It was all Valentine themed. So you can take your standards and twist them a little with the theme, still do everything you're supposed to do, and just kick it up a notch, like Emerald would say, and just make it a little more fun and more engaging. So that's what I try to do all the time, as much as possible. I think my husband might be taking me somewhere for the weekend, so that's exciting. All right, I'll let you know when I talk to you again next week. See you later.